What will you do when your business is finally turned profitable? After years of struggle, you finally have a $100,000 business. So what now? Sell this business for $100,000 or keep working hard to make this business $1 million business? This is the most important question in a man's life. Stick or twist. It is about making a decision to stay in the current position and be comfortable, or jumping into the darkness not knowing what will happen for a greater reward. What does it mean to settle for less? I will not waste your time. Settling for less is choosing or accepting what you have right now over what you could have. It is accepting something of mediocre quality, which is in your grasp, over something of high quality, which is just out of reach for now. You will have to sacrifice what you have and what you can do with it for what you can have in the future. When you settle for what you have right now, you choose to give up everything you can have. You will get comfortable in your situation, and eventually, you stop thinking about the future. Because it will not matter to you. You will keep revolving around the point where you cashed out. A strong man always knows that he can achieve more. A warrior knows that there are bigger battles to fight. A warrior does not settle for the glory he will get by winning a street fight. He keeps pushing limits to become the best. People cash out because they are insecure. Most men prefer to cash out at the exact moment they get any success because it is easier. You can do some hard work and it starts to pay off. It is not much, but it's enough for you to do some of the things you've always dreamt about. So what do? You settle for the little payoff and are content with it. You get yourself a $30,000 car that you can show to your friends and feel validated. But eventually the new car smell will fade away, and every time you see the car worth $200,000 rolling down the street, you will think to yourself, I could have had that. People settle for less because they are insecure. They don't know what will happen tomorrow. They don't trust their own judgment. They are scared of the darkness that lies ahead. So they settle for a typical 9-to-5, get a mortgage, and a half-decent car to finance. You know the average life. Why? So they can feel validated and accomplished. When you delay the reward and keep working harder for the purpose of your life, you will receive a reward significantly greater compared to whatever you can have right now. A truly masculine man knows that he cannot have the things he really wants in his life right now because he is not at that level. Yet he doesn't want to settle for less in his life either, so he keeps working hard to level up. When you settle for less, you show that you don't have high standards. Most men live such a poor life that their standards are already too low, and when life offers them anything, they stick to it as if their life depends on it. You see this kind of behavior being shown by insecure men. But a warrior is not insecure. A warrior knows that he can't rest and enjoy himself after winning just a battle. He knows he has to keep fighting until the war is over. Everyone chooses to be what they are right now, but a warrior knows that he can be better in the future. He can learn new things, new ways to fight and defeat his adversaries, new weapons to yield, and he can find better fighters for his team. A warrior never settles, and neither should you. The world is evolving so fast today that if you are not constantly growing yourself, you will become obsolete. This competitive world is very brutal. Even if you have cashed out and have a job, a house, and a girl who is somewhat pretty, don't you think there are other men who want her? And if you get complacent, even for a moment, she is gone. She is taken by another man who is one level ahead of you. A warrior keeps training. A warrior never gets comfortable in his position because he knows it means that his adversaries will defeat him. And the same is true today. If you are comfortable in a situation, your competition will destroy you. You need to delay the reward, delay the appreciation that you will get right now. Focus on becoming the best, and when you become the best, you will receive a reward far greater than what you can have right now. And if you keep pushing yourself and keep leveling up, you will find out that at every level up, the reward is 10 times greater than the previous level. Enhance your skill set for a greater payoff. Become the top 1% of your niche and make 100 times the amount of money compared to the rest of the 99% of people. If you are not constantly leveling up in your life, you are actively downgrading yourself. The world is moving so fast you will be left behind and you won't matter to the competition. Why would you cash out your first hand at the table? There are more cards to have. There are more hands to play. and there is a greater reward waiting for you. So take another card, play another hand, and keep playing until no one at the table can compete with you and you are the ultimate champion. Why is it important? In your life, you have to make a decision. Do you want to stay here or do you want to keep playing? Do you want another card and gamble everything you have in life on that card? Or do you want to cash out your chips? It is extremely important because it will determine the rest of your life. You can either endure the pain of mediocrity or you can endure the pain of struggle and hard work for a greater reward. It is also important to be content with yourself. One of the things people say the most they regret in their life is that they didn't give it their best or they didn't try enough, and they settled. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself this question. Do you want to live your life like this? Do you want to look back at your life and regret that you did not give it your best? Is the purpose of your life settling for a business that operates in one city or creating a worldwide business? You don't want to look back at years of hard work you did and think that if only you waited a few more years, you could have had it all. No, you don't want that life. This neatly brings me to my next point. Purpose and not settling for less are co-related. The purpose of your life is directly linked to whether you will settle for less or you will keep hammering it until you fulfill your destiny. A man whose purpose in life is to get as many girls as possible will always settle for less compared to a man whose purpose in life is greater than him. Because having one girl is better than having no girls at all, right? So why not settle for her? Give up everything you could have achieved for a 6 out of 10 girl. That is why people who have a larger-than-life sense of purpose in their life are very lucky. They are obsessed over their destiny. Their only focus is to fulfill their purpose in life. And no matter what they are doing right now, they end up fulfilling that destiny because that is their life. In life, you have goals and objectives. You want to retire your parents. Maybe you want to make your business successful. And maybe you want stability in life. Maybe you want to fulfill the dreams of your loved ones. It could be anything, and eventually, you will fulfill these goals. But what happens after it? The purpose of your life is greater than all of it. When you have a purpose in your life, you will not settle for less. You will keep working to fulfill your purpose. Conclusion. Remember, you have to win the race of your life. You don't have to win the race of this year. You have to sacrifice what you have right now to get what you truly desire. I will see you in my next video. Until then, keep the warrior spirit alive and stay amazing.